Hello again and welcome back. Not usually on this side of the camera on this channel, but this is important. And this is Deerfield, Illinois, the county of Deerfield, who has just passed an ordinance. And I'm going to read this to you here really quickly. The unanimous approval by the Deerfield, Illinois Village Board of Trustees of a nearly complete ban on all manner of loosely defined assault weapons, which of course you know that there is no such thing. Assault weapons is just a term that they invented to make the weapon sound more dangerous. Assault is a verb. The object, the gun, is a tool. It does not do anything on its own. Whole other discussion, but back to the point. In the Deerfield Ordinance, the definition of an assault weapon includes, among others, semi-automatic rifles that have a fixed magazine with the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds of ammunition, shotguns with a revolving cylinder, and semi-automatic pistols and rifles that can accept large capacity magazines and possess one of a list of other features. So basically everything. Anything that you can put a magazine in is what that means. They could spread that definition all over the board and make it mean whatever the hell they want. And then it goes on to say that there will be fines of $1,000 per day and eventual confiscation. And people will sit there. Don't fool yourself by thinking that they don't know you have a gun. How will they know? Thank the Illinois Rifle Association for screwing the people of Illinois. And I'm going to get into that here in a minute. I left Illinois just a few months ago. Corrupt state, corrupt laws and regulations, cameras everywhere. You can't breathe without a monitor and a microphone picking it up. Ridiculous taxation in that state and miserable, miserable gun laws. And I know a bunch of trolls are going to get in this video and run their mouth all over it because that's what happens anytime firearms are discussed on this channel. But this is not just about gun rights. This is about rights, period. Rights being infringed is a violation across the board, because if it'll happen to one thing, it'll happen to another. You've got to be at least smart enough to realize that. Every gun law on the book is a violation of the Second Amendment the way that it was written. Shall not be infringed is what it says in the Second Amendment. And it says that for a reason. It means there shouldn't be anything to hinder you. But you're being hindered if you have to go through background checks. You're being hindered if you have to get a license. You're being hindered if you have to be forced to take a class. That's being hindered. That's being held back. That's being infringed. So Illinois, which is one of the most corrupt state governments in the country, is imposing this law. And I'm going to tell you it's a test. It is a test. They want to see if it'll work, if they can get away with it, so that they can try it elsewhere. Just like the soda tax. Look this up. Just last year, Illinois in Cook County tested a soda tax. It failed. It failed because the businesses, the local businesses, pushed back against the lawmakers because they were losing business. Why do you want to pay all this extra money on soda? I think it was like a penny an ounce extra in taxes on beverages, not just soda, but any sweetened beverage, literally. A penny extra per ounce. So people weren't buying it in Cook County anymore. Kane County's right there. So why might as well do all my shopping in Kane County? Buy all my groceries there. And stores across the board were losing a lot of income because people just weren't shopping in Cook County anymore. They got sick of it. There's another county right across the border, here, there, and everywhere, where they can go and they can buy their goods. And they pushed and pushed and pushed, and the lawmakers pulled that law off the books. They rescinded it. They took it back. If they got away with it, you would see soda tax and sweetened beverage tax laws popping up all across the country in the next few years, because that's what they do. And this is no different. If they can get away with it here in Deerfield, Illinois, they'll do it everywhere. You can't let them do it. What you need to do. You're in Deerfield, you need to get involved with a lawsuit against the state. You need to sue the county, the major city associated with that county and the state, all. You need to embarrass them all. Blanket lawsuit, not just the county, not just the city, not just the state. All of them. Drag them all through the mud. Get gun advocates involved. You really want to hurt them? Refuse to spend your money in Deerfield. Take your business elsewhere and make it clear that you will not spend any money in Deerfield. Don't buy your car in Deerfield. Don't do your grocery shopping in Deerfield. Don't buy your furniture in Deerfield. Don't hurt mom and pop shops. But the big stores, Target, Walmart, Jewel Osco, the big stores that are down there, Walgreens, don't give them your business. Do not give them your business. Those tax dollars add up. It will hurt them. Flood any state meeting, any city, county, or state meeting that's going on, not just in Deerfield, but anywhere in the state. Go down there and make your voice heard. And also state, I'm not going to spend any money in Deerfield. You're not getting a penny extra of my tax money. You take too much already. You're a bunch of thieves. Make your presence known. Now, let me get back to what I was saying about the Illinois Rifle Association. See, once upon a time, Illinois wanted all guns registered. And there was a lawsuit about this. And it was pointed out, hey, you can't do that. Illinois was told, you cannot do that. You need to come up with something else. You cannot tell the citizens of Illinois to register their firearms. NRA apparently walked away from this. So the Illinois Rifle Association stepped up, and everybody praises the Illinois Rifle Association. Oh, the NRA didn't help us, but the Illinois Rifle Association did, because they went back and negotiated with the state. Now, I was in a rifle club in Illinois, and I've had this argument with several of the members. Pissed a few people off, but that's just too bad. Praising the Illinois Rifle Association, well, we would have gotten stuck with constitutional carry, and then everybody would be able to carry a gun. Moron, that's what you want. You're trying to keep criminals from being able to carry a gun, and you think that the new laws make sense that way? They're carrying them anyways. Isn't that often your biggest argument for carrying your weapon in the first place? Now, instead of getting constitutional carry, what you have is Illinois requiring you to have 2 licenses. You don't need to register the gun if you're registered, idiot. Sorry, you know, it might be too aggressive. If you're registered, they don't need to know where the gun is. They just need to find you. And they're not going to have a hard time finding you if you need 2 damn licenses to have a firearm. Thanks to the Illinois Rifle Association suckering you into thinking that that was somehow okay, when you would have had no laws telling you if you could own a weapon, if you could carry your gun, if you could have your gun in your car, so on and so forth. And I'll give you an example here from some gun classes that I took in Illinois a couple of years back, that they gave an example, and it's taught by police officers. Let's say you go to the gun range, and you go home, and you left a box of ammo in your car, and forgot. Your wife takes the car out. She does not have her FOID card and gets pulled over for something, broken taillight, whatever they make up to pull people over, and finds that box of ammo in the car. She's going to jail on a felony. Felony possession. Even though she has a FOID card, it wasn't in her wallet. It wasn't in her purse. She's going to jail, and depending upon the judge, could literally be charged with an independent felony for each bullet in the box. Absolutely insane. But that's where the Illinois Rifle Association left you. You cannot trust these lobbyists. You can't trust these people. There's an agenda. I don't trust any of them. I did a video on the NRA not too long ago asking, is it still pertinent anymore? I don't trust them either. And I'm in the NRA. I'm an NRA member. I don't trust any of them. You've got to take the fight yourself. Like I said, go to these town meetings and these state meetings. Go to every single one, even if it's not in Deerfield, even if it's not part of, even if they're not talking about guns, and let your voice be heard. Complain about it, argue about it, and make the point. I'm not going to spend any money in Deerfield, and actually don't. Really do that and make that a point. I think that's a very important thing that a lot of people do not think about. If you want to hurt them, you got to hurt them in the wallet. You've got to hurt them in the wallet. You got to bog them down with court costs. You have to refuse to give them any business. Hurt them in the wallet. Those taxes, they add up quick. They add up quick. Think about that. You have any other suggestions or any other comments about that? Go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. Hey, even if you don't agree with what I said about the Illinois Rifle Association, if you're in Illinois and you think they're the shit, you can say so. I think you're wrong, but that's okay. I think they screwed you. I think they screwed you. And like I said, I've had that argument with a few people in Illinois, especially at the rifle club, and then they're like, wait a minute, because then the bulb kind of comes on. I don't know why it never came on before, but that's how it is. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you got anything out of the video. Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit the bell icon so that you know when new content comes out. If you'd like to help out the channel, there's links for that down below. And like it always says, stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.